Like it or not, one of the most phenomenal persons on the earth today, Donald Trump, apart from Bishop Oyedepo, Donald Trump. Like him or hate him.
Somebody said to me the other day, "You're the most famous person in the world by far." I said, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not." They said, "Yes, you are." I said, "No." They said, "Who's more famous?" I said, "Jesus Christ." Somebody...
You don't understand. A man they took to court, judiciary already wanted to clean him out. His sentencing was meant to be November. He still went into the elections with the brutality of a fighter.
His opponents, he wanted the best for them. That's where I disagreed with Charlie. I hate my opponent, and I don't want the best for them. I'm sorry. I am sorry, Erica. But now Erica can talk to me and the whole group, and maybe they can convince me that that's not right, but I can't stand my opponent. Charlie's angry. Looking down, he's angry at me now. He wasn't interested in demonizing anyone. He was interested in persuading everyone to the ideas and principles.
All the billionaire homosexuals, all the billionaire LGBTQ plus, all of them gathered their money together, their resources, their witchcraft, their occultism. He pulled them down. The mainstream media, whose agenda is everything evil, those people that kept on saying header farmer clash, you will never hear them report correctly a religious crisis. You will never hear them report it correctly. The Christian genocide is happening, or people are being, they will never say it's a header farmer clashes that claim casualty on both sides. Their side is confirmed. Anything God, anything Christian, anything, suppress it. All of them, call their names, CNN, New York Times, all of them, the kind of people that will come against people and clear them out. This one man's army. He trampled upon them, passing through the midst of them, went his way. Brushed them through. I was asking you at that time when he won the election, I think, was it a lawyer? I said, so what happens to the case that they were making against me? He said, dead. Case dead. What kind of, what gives you such a, I say, it is the heart of a fighter. If you need your share as a lion, you need the heart of a lion. You must fight a fight like a lion. Who knows what will have become of America if the election went the other way by now? Or what we are talking about here now, by now. The world as a whole. Another pandemic may have started by now. This is a practicality of the brutality of fight. And the fact of it is, every fight is winnable. Every enemy is conquerable. All these institutions we are talking about are institutions that individuals don't fight. You know, when journalists agree to rubbish people, you know how it can be. I mean, there was an agreement to finish this man, make him, if they sell him, you won't buy him for anything. He said this, he said that, he said that. But I don't care what is personal, whatever it is. But that fighter spirit, the fact that there is some trait, there is a fear of God, and there is a respect for a God in heaven. Openly. That fighter spirit. Beloved, you need that heart of it. Just let it be clear to you that whatever is fightable is winnable. Yes, if it is called a fight, it can be won. It can be won. It can be won. If you make up your mind to fight it, you can win it. And the outcome of the fight is the crown.
Oh my God, I like what Dr. Paul Enenche said about Donald Trump. Sincerely, this is a man that his energy needs to be studied. His alacrity, his boldness, his daring spirit needs to be a course to be studied in the university, because as you can see, he refused to back out. He refused to bow in spite of all that is going on, in spite of the leftist agenda, in spite of all that is going on. He refused to shift his ground. And at the end of the day, he really got what he wanted, right? It's something to encourage everybody. Like, if you want to do something, don't be mesmerized. Don't be pushed to and fro around by what people think or what people say. Just have to know that you have to be on point. You have to be focused about what you want. It might not look as if it's what it is at the moment, but trust me, the end is always something you're going to be grateful for. Donald Trump stood his ground. He taught me to be radical for the right thing I want. It might not look at what it is at the moment, but the truth is that at the end of the day, there's always light at the end of a tunnel, and that is the most important thing. So if you want to learn the heart of a fighter, this man needs to be studied. This man needs to, his strategies, his resilience, his spirit of never give up needs to be studied. So guys, thank you for watching this video to this moment. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share.